All right, the wait is officially over. The notification for JEE Main 2026 has just been released, and we're about to break down every single critical detail you need to know. Let's get right into it.
So, this right here, this is the official public notice straight from the National Testing Agency. Our whole goal today is simple. We're going to pull out the most important info directly from the source so you can stop worrying and scrolling and just focus on what really matters, your prep.
Here's our game plan for this breakdown. First, we'll hit the big announcement. Then, and this is crucial, we'll lock in the key dates for your calendar. After that, we're going to decode the exam papers, check out some really cool new platform upgrades, and finish up with the essential rules you absolutely cannot afford to ignore.
So let's start with the big picture, right? Before we dive into all the dates and the tiny details, what did the NTA actually confirm for the 2026 exam?
Well, good news, the overall structure is pretty much what you'd expect. It's still going to be held in 2 sessions, one in January and another in April. Now for today, we are zeroing in on Session 1. The exam will be available in 13 different languages, and the main distinction is still the same. Paper 1 is your ticket to BE or BTech, while Paper 2 is for all you future architects and planners.
Okay, now for the part you've been waiting for. Seriously, get your phone out, open your calendar, because these are the dates you absolutely need to get right for the January session.
You'll want to write this down. The application window opens on Halloween, October 31st, 2025, and it slams shut on November 27th. That's less than a month, so you can't sleep on this. From there, things move really fast. You'll find out your exam city in the first week of January, and then boom, the exams are happening between January 21st and 30th, and the tentative results day, February 12th. So, with those dates circled on your calendar, let's dissect the exam itself. Because, knowing the structure inside and out is the foundation for any good study plan.
So this is the full breakdown, straight from that NTSEA document. I know, it looks a little dense, right? A big wall of text. But don't worry, let's just pull out exactly what you need to focus on. Here's that same information, but way easier to digest. Paper 1, for engineering, is all computer-based. Physics, chemistry, math. Easy enough. Now, Paper 2A for architecture is interesting. It's a hybrid. Your math and aptitude tests are on the computer, but the drawing test is still classic pen and paper. Then you have Paper 2B for planning, which is fully computer-based, covering math, aptitude, and planning.
Now let's get a little more granular and talk about the question format. This is super important. Every subject is split into 2 parts. Section A is your standard multiple choice, but Section B is different. That's where you have to type in a specific numerical answer. There's no guessing here, you have to know your stuff. Mastering both of these is absolutely key.
Okay, now for something I think is actually pretty cool. The NTA has rolled out some really powerful new upgrades to the exam software itself, and they're all designed to make your test-taking experience just better.
Just look at these. You're going to have a dark mode to reduce eye strain, which for a 3-hour exam is a total game changer. There's also a screen magnifier to zoom in on tricky diagrams, and you can even adjust the font and cursor size. And yes, it's confirmed, you'll have an on-screen calculator available. These are small tweaks, but they're all about maximizing your comfort and focus on exam day.
So, let's be crystal clear about what's changing and what isn't. The new stuff, it's all about the user experience, a more comfortable, more accessible interface. The part that's staying the same, well, it's everything that actually matters for your prep. The core exam pattern, the syllabus, and that question structure we just talked about.
I really want you to let this sink in. The NTA is basically shouting from the rooftops. They haven't changed the test content you've been grinding on for months. The challenge is the same, but the tools you have to tackle it are just better. This is nothing but good news.
Okay, last but definitely not least, let's talk about the rules of the road. Getting the application process right is just as important as knowing your physics formulas. You can know all the calculus in the world, but if you mess this part up, it's a huge problem.
There are 3 simple, non-negotiable rules. 1, you have to apply online and only through the official website. 2, and listen up because this is the big one, you must submit only 1 application form. And 3, triple-check your contact info. The email and phone number you give them is your only official line of communication.
You know what? I'm going to repeat this because it's that critical. The official notice says that strict action will be taken against anyone who fills out more than 1 form. Don't even think about it. Don't risk it. 1 candidate, 1 application. That's the rule. Period.
So, let's boil all of this down.
What are the absolute key takeaways? First, Session 1 is locked in for January. Second, the core of the exam, the pattern and syllabus, is completely unchanged. Third, the test platform has some great new user-friendly features. And finally, the big one, apply online and submit only one form. Got it?
And that's it. You now have all the official information. The dates are on the calendar, the format is clear, the rules are laid out, the path forward is defined. So really, the only question left to answer is, are you ready to take it on?